Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're ready for some serious scares this May 2025, you've come to the right place. Today we're counting down the 11 best new horror movies streaming now on Netflix, HBO Max, Shudder, and Prime Video. From intense psychological thrillers to edge-of-your-seat slashers, these movies are perfect for horror fans looking to get their heart racing. So get comfortable, but don't relax too much. These movies will keep you hooked from start to finish. Number 11. Heart Eyes. Heart Eyes 2025 is a unique blend of romantic comedy and slasher horror, directed by Josh Rubin. Released on February 7, 2025, the film stars Olivia Holt as Allie McCabe and Mason Gooding as Jay Simmons, two co-workers who become targets of the infamous Heart Eyes killer after being mistaken for a couple on Valentine's Day. Set against the backdrop of Seattle, the narrative unfolds as Allie and Jay navigate their unexpected predicament, leading to a mix of suspense, humor, and budding romance. The film cleverly satirizes romantic tropes while delivering genuine thrills, making it a standout in the horror rom-com genre. Critics have praised Heart Eyes for its inventive storytelling and the chemistry between the leads. The movie holds an 80% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with audiences appreciating its balance of gore and heartfelt moments. For those interested in a film that combines laughs, scares, and a touch of romance, Heart Eyes offers a fresh take on Valentine's Day cinema. Number 10. Peninsula. Peninsula, directed by Yeon Sang-ho, is a standalone sequel to the acclaimed Train to Busan. Set 4 years after the initial zombie outbreak, the film follows former soldier Jung Sok, Gang Dong-won, as he returns to the quarantined Korean peninsula on a mission to retrieve a truck loaded with cash. However, he and his team encounter not only hordes of the undead, but also rogue militias and desperate survivors, turning their operation into a harrowing fight for survival. While Peninsula shifts from the intimate, character-driven narrative of its predecessor to a broader, action-packed spectacle, it offers high-octane sequences reminiscent of films like Mad Max, Fury Road. The movie emphasizes large-scale set pieces and intense chases, providing a different flavor of excitement. Critics have given Peninsula mixed reviews. It holds a 55% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with some praising its ambitious action scenes, while others feel it lacks the emotional depth and originality of Train to Busan. Nonetheless, for fans seeking a thrilling zombie adventure with explosive action, Peninsula delivers an entertaining ride. Number 9. Heretic. Heretic, 2024, is a psychological horror film directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, known for their work on A Quiet Place. The film stars Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher, and Chloe East. It premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 8, 2024, and was released in the United States by A24 on November 8, 2024. The movie received positive reviews from critics and grossed over $59 million worldwide. The plot follows two young missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Sister Barnes, Sophie Thatcher, and Sister Paxton, Chloe East, who visit the home of a reclusive man, Mr. Reed, Hugh Grant, after he expresses interest in their faith. Once inside, they realize that Mr. Reed has sinister intentions, leading them into a psychological and theological game that challenges their beliefs and survival. Critics have praised Heretic for its intelligent script and Hugh Grant's performance. The film holds a positive rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with the consensus noting that Hugh Grant has infectious fun playing against type in Heretic, a religious horror that preaches the gospel of cerebral chills over cheap shocks. For those interested in a horror film that combines psychological tension with theological themes, Heretic offers a thought-provoking experience. Number 8. Oddity. Oddity, directed by Damien McCarthy, is a chilling Irish horror thriller that blends psychological tension with eerie supernatural elements. Known for his unsettling minimalist style, McCarthy crafts a haunting atmosphere where silence speaks louder than screams. The story centers around Darcy, a blind psychic and curio shop owner who investigates the murder of her twin sister. With the help of a disturbing wooden figure from her collection, she begins to uncover dark truths that defy logic. The narrative unfolds with a deliberate pace, allowing tension to build as the line between the natural and supernatural blurs. McCarthy's storytelling keeps audiences on edge without ever resorting to typical horror cliches. Carolyn Bracken gives a mesmerizing dual performance as the twin sisters, portraying grief, determination, and vulnerability with precision. Her portrayal anchors the film emotionally while enhancing its psychological intensity. Supporting actors like Willem Lee and Todd Murphy add layers of suspicion and mystery, complementing the film's overall tone with strong, understated performances. Critics have praised Oddity for its unique premise, haunting visuals, and slow-burn horror. It holds a high approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and earned the Audience Award at SXSW. In short, Oddity is a must-see for fans of atmospheric horror, creepy, clever, and quietly disturbing. Number 7. Fwaka. Fwaka, directed by Aislinn Clarke, is a haunting Irish-language folk horror film that delves deep into themes of grief, folklore, and the lingering shadows of national trauma. Set in a remote village steeped in superstition, the film masterfully intertwines personal loss with ancient myths, creating an atmosphere thick with unease. The narrative follows Shu, Claire Monolly, a home care worker grappling with the recent suicide of her estranged mother. Assigned to care for Breed Nashstein, an agoraphobic woman convinced she was abducted by the Na Sidhe, malevolent entities from Irish folklore, Shu finds herself ensnared in a web of paranoia and ritual. As their bond deepens, the line between reality and myth blurs, forcing Shu to confront her own buried traumas. Claire Monolly delivers a compelling performance as Shu, capturing the character's vulnerability and resilience. Breed Nashstein's portrayal of Paige is equally riveting, embodying a woman consumed by fear and superstition. Their dynamic drives the film's emotional core, grounding its supernatural elements in palpable human experience. Critics have lauded Fwaka for its atmospheric tension and cultural authenticity. The film's use of the Irish language and incorporation of local folklore lend it a distinctive voice in the horror genre. For those seeking a horror experience that transcends jump scares, Fwaka offers a chilling exploration of how the past continues to haunt the present. Number 6. Dead Male. Dead Male, 2024, directed by Joe DeBoer and Kyle McConaughey, is a distinctive blend of psychological thriller and dark comedy that immerses viewers in a meticulously crafted 1980s setting. The film follows Jasper, a dedicated dead-letter investigator who stumbles upon a blood-stained plea for help. This discovery propels him into a bizarre and unsettling mystery involving a kidnapped synthesizer engineer and an obsessive antagonist. The film's strength lies in its atmospheric tension and commitment to period authenticity. The directors, who also handled cinematography and editing, employ grainy visuals and a haunting synth score to evoke the era's aesthetic. Performances are notably compelling, with Tomas Boykin portraying Jasper's descent into obsession with subtle intensity. John Fleck delivers a chilling performance as Trent, the film's antagonist, whose outward geniality masks a deeply disturbed psyche. Critics have praised Dead Male for its unique approach to storytelling and genre blending. The film holds a 93% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, indicating strong positive reception. Dead Male offers a haunting and thought-provoking experience for viewers seeking a thriller that defies convention. Number 5. Insidious Chapter 2. Insidious Chapter 2, directed by James Wan, continues the haunting saga of the Lambert family, picking up immediately after the events of the first film. As they attempt to resume normal life, they find themselves once again entangled with malevolent supernatural forces, particularly as Josh Lambert, Patrick Wilson, exhibits increasingly disturbing behavior. The narrative delves deeper into the realm of the further, exploring the family's dark past and the lingering presence of vengeful spirits. Critically, the film received mixed reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds an approval rating of 38%, with the consensus noting that it is decidedly short on the tension and surprises that made its predecessor so chilling. Despite the lukewarm critical reception, Insidious Chapter 2 was a commercial success, grossing $161.9 million worldwide against a modest $5 million budget. The film's exploration of time loops and its deeper dive into the franchise's mythology were appreciated by fans, even if some felt it lacked the original's suspenseful edge. Number 4. The Ugly Stepsister. The Ugly Stepsister, 2025, directed by Emily Blichfeldt, is a bold Norwegian body horror film that reimagines the classic Cinderella tale through a grotesque and satirical lens. Premiering at the Sundance Film Festival and later featured in the Panorama section at the Berlin International Film Festival, the film has garnered attention for its unflinching portrayal of beauty standards and the lengths individuals go to attain them. Set in the fictional kingdom of Swedlandia, the story centers on Elvira, Leah Myron, a young woman subjected to extreme cosmetic procedures by her mother, Rebecca Aimdahl Torp, in a desperate bid to secure a marriage proposal from the prince. The narrative delves into themes of body image, societal expectations, and the destructive pursuit of perfection. Critics have noted the film's graphic content, including scenes of surgical procedures and body modifications, which serve as a visceral commentary on the pressures faced by women to conform to idealized standards of beauty. Lee Myron's performance as Elvira has been widely praised for its depth and authenticity. The film's cinematography, led by Marcel Ziskind, captures the unsettling transformation of Elvira, with haunting visuals that enhance the narrative's dark tone. The costume design by Manon Rasmussen further immerses the audience in the period setting, adding to the film's overall impact. The Ugly Stepsister is available for streaming on Shudder and can be rented or purchased through various digital platforms. For those interested in a thought-provoking and visually striking exploration of societal norms and personal identity, this film offers a compelling and challenging experience. Number 3. The Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs, directed by Jonathan Demme, is a masterful psychological thriller that has become a landmark in the genre. The film follows FBI trainee Clarice Starling, Jodie Foster, as she seeks the help of the imprisoned cannibalistic serial killer Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins, to catch another elusive murderer known as Buffalo Bill. Demme's direction expertly balances chilling suspense with deep character study, creating a tense and captivating atmosphere throughout. The story delves into the cat-and-mouse game between Clarice and both killers, highlighting themes of power, manipulation, and the darkness lurking beneath the surface of human nature. The screenplay weaves together procedural elements with intense psychological drama, keeping viewers on edge with every twist and revelation. Jodie Foster delivers a fearless and nuanced performance as Clarice, portraying strength and vulnerability with equal skill. Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Dr. Lecter is iconic, chilling, and mesmerizing, earning him widespread acclaim and a lasting place in cinematic history. The supporting cast, including Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill, adds depth and menace to the film. Critics have universally praised The Silence of the Lambs for its intelligent storytelling, haunting performances, and atmospheric tension. The film won multiple Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Actress. In short, it remains a must-watch thriller that expertly combines horror, crime, and psychological drama into a timeless classic. Number 2. Train to Busan. Train to Busan, directed by Yeon Sang-ho, is a high-energy South Korean zombie thriller that blends intense action with emotional storytelling. The film takes place on a speeding train where passengers must fight for survival as a sudden zombie outbreak spreads rapidly across South Korea. Yun's direction keeps the tension relentless while highlighting the human drama amid chaos. The story follows Sok-woo, a workaholic father, who is traveling with his young daughter to Busan when the zombie virus breaks out. Alongside other passengers, they face moral dilemmas, self-sacrifice, and desperate attempts to stay alive. The film's pacing is fast and gripping, with well-crafted suspense and emotional depth. Gong Yu shines as Sok-woo, delivering a heartfelt performance that evolves from detached to deeply caring. The supporting cast, including Ma Dong-seok and Jung Yoo-mi, contribute to the film's strong, emotional core and diverse character dynamics. Their interactions add layers of humanity to the horror. Critics have praised Train to Busan for its thrilling action sequences, emotional resonance, and social commentary. It is widely regarded as one of the best zombie films of recent years and helped bring Korean cinema to a global audience. In short, Train to Busan is a must-watch, blending horror and heart in a fast-paced survival story. Number 1. Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, directed by Zack Snyder in the 2004 remake, is a fast-paced and intense horror thriller that revitalizes George A. Romero's classic zombie apocalypse story with modern energy and effects. Snyder's direction emphasizes relentless action and suspense, immersing viewers in a world overrun by flesh-eating zombies where survival is a desperate, brutal fight. The story follows a group of survivors who take refuge in a suburban shopping mall as the zombie outbreak spreads uncontrollably outside. As they struggle to maintain their humanity, tensions rise and trust is tested. The film balances adrenaline-fueled sequences with moments of character development and dark humor. The cast includes Sarah Polley, Ving Rhames, Jake Weber, and Mekhi Phifer, all delivering strong performances that bring depth to their characters amidst chaos. Their interactions add emotional weight to the story, making the survival struggle feel personal and urgent. Critics have praised Dawn of the Dead for its thrilling pace, effective scares, and well-executed action scenes. While some note it lacks the deeper social commentary of the original, it stands out as a highly entertaining zombie thriller. In short, Dawn of the Dead is a must-watch for fans of fast, gripping horror with strong performances and non-stop tension.